Okay, let's talk about how to get people to attend your classes. Whether it's Facebook classes or live classes, 101 classes or make and take 201 classes, I think it's always a challenge to try to get people to show up. In network marketing, it's pretty common to get invitations to things like Pampered Chef parties or whatever. And so I think one of the key things is either to make it educational or super fun. And you want to make sure that they know that they don't have an obligation to buy something when they come there. So if they're brand new to essential oils, you want them to know that this is a way that they can learn about essential oils in a no pressure environment. Or if they already are using their essential oils, this is a way for them to increase their knowledge that they already have. So a couple of key things about getting people to classes. Number one, if you send somebody a Facebook invitation and do nothing else to follow up, they will not come. People are bombarded by Facebook invitations and events and oftentimes don't even check their events. So if that's what you're thinking is going to work, just to shoot off a few hundred of those, do not expect people to turn out. What I like to do is use several different communication methods to encourage people to come. The first thing I do is I always recruit a few cheerleaders. So you want to find enthusiastic people on your team who are willing to post often in event pages leading up to the event, who are willing to call their downline, text their downline, email their downline, invite them personally to come, excuse me, or to send a letter in the mail. But usually people are going to need several contacts about an event to actually make it to an event. You want to think about inviting somebody to your child's birthday party. If you go through a huge effort to have a birthday party for your child and you just send a quick Facebook invite out, you're probably not going to get a huge turnout. But if you send an invitation by mail, if you call them or text them, you're going to get a lot more people there. So you want to use a variety of methods to get people to class. You want to encourage some of your team members or co-hosts to be enthusiastic in this effort with you. And then one other thing I like to do is find a few people who are active business builders in my downline and offer them an incentive to getting their people there. So one of the greatest incentives is just to tell them, look, we're hosting this class, Tyne's teaching this class. If you can get your people there, anybody you bring who wants to sign up, they sign up under you. It's very little effort on their part. You can also offer incentives like whoever brings the most guests will get a free bottle of Peace and Calming 2 or Valor 2. Whoever brings the most guests will get a new diffuser. Oftentimes we'll have a really great downline who loves to host classes that I teach, but I've heard of other teams cross-line who will buy bulk diffusers. You can buy them from like Amazon or Zulily, and they offer a free diffuser to whoever hosts the class, which is a great incentive. So you have to kind of think creatively, and you also have to make a lot of contacts with people to actually get them to classes. I also like to have several classes scheduled throughout the month so that if somebody says, oh, I'll be there, and they don't make it to that class, I follow up with them immediately and say, hey, I'm so sorry. I really was hoping that you'd make it last night to our class. Don't worry, we have another class on Tuesday night, and I know you're going to be there because you're excited to learn about essential oils. So those are my tips for getting people to classes.